So let's begin, and let's start with what is a uni level? Well, a uni level structure basically works on the premise that you can build as many people as you like directly underneath you. We call that width. Okay, so you can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 100, 1,000 people directly under you on your first level. Okay, and when we talk about play plans and structure, we always talk about level. And as you can see, you're on level 0. There's the 0 to the left, and then you have level 1, which are the people that you directly introduce, and then you have level 2, which are the people they introduce, and level 3 are the people the level 2 introduce, and so on and so forth. Okay, now in a uni level, you can build as wide as you like, and the people underneath you that they bring in can build as wide as they like. And I'm going to go into a little thing later on, which I didn't do the last time I did this training, as to why certain things are better than others in certain respects. So let's look at what a force matrix is as opposed to a uni level. Now, we actually have a force matrix, which is a 3 by 3. It's actually a 3 by 10, to be fair, because it's 3 wide, 10 levels deep. Okay, but it works on a 3 by 3 principle, and I'm going to show you. Now, what I need to say at this point is this: the uni level in Cash FX and the matrix are, to some degree, completely and utterly separate from each other. What you need to do in your mind is put a big valley between these two things, because the uni level is something that you have control over by the amount of people that you bring in front line to you and the amount of people they bring in front line to you. The matrix, you have no control over. It's completely automatic. It's managed by the systems and the software in the platform. So you have no control over it. Okay. And you're going to see as we go through this presentation how the matrix feels as your uni level feels, and how those two pictures can look completely and utterly different. Even though you're building a team. So a force matrix 3 by 10 is where you are on level 0, and then on your first level you have 3 people. So there's your first 3, and then on your second level, as they bring people in, there's 3 people, and as they bring people in, there's 3 people and 3 people. So on your second level you have 3 times 3, which is 9. So on your third level, you would have 3 times 9, which is 81. Okay, so let's just look at that. So on a force matrix, you would have 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 729, 2,187, 6,561, 19,682, and 59,049 on your level 10. Excuse me. So you see that you've 3 by 3 going down 10 levels, so 3 by 10. So once your matrix is filled, as we call it, in other words, once every slot is filled down those 10 levels, 3 by 3, what you end up with is 88,571 people in your matrix. That is the maximum amount of people that you can have in your matrix that will pay you. You can have more, but you're only going to get paid out to 10 levels, to 88,571 people. Okay, so let's look at that a little bit more detail. Let's look at the uni level and the matrix side by side and just see how they look compared to each other. So on the one hand, with the uni level, you have unlimited width. You can build 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 wide. And your uni level plan goes down 10 levels until you get into the President's Club, where you start to get that global override bonus on the rest of your business. So 10 levels deep, unlimited width. So you could have 10 on level 1. If they bring 10 each, that means you've got 100 on level 2. If they bring 10 each, you've got 1,000 on level 3, and so on and so forth. So you begin to see how the uni level can bring in larger numbers if you manage it correctly. On the other hand, the 3 by 10 force matrix, you can only build 3 wide, and again 10 levels deep. Excuse me, I've had a bit of a sore throat lately, so you'll have to forgive me. So So there we are, three wide, 10 levels deep. Okay, so that's the fundamental difference. But now let's look at how those can build in terms of numbers. Okay, and obviously this is only an illustration. All right. Now, what I'm going to say about this is that the uni level that I'm going to show you on the left could be vastly different, but the force matrix will be the same for you. Okay, because the force matrix is the force matrix. It's a 3 by 10. It's fixed. There's nothing you can do about it. That's the way it works. Okay. So let's say you introduce 33 people on your level 1 in your uni level. Only 3 of those would appear on your level 1 in your matrix. All right. And you might end up with 22 people on your level 2, but you're going to have 9 people on your level 2 in the matrix. You might end up with 43 people on your level 3 in the uni level, but you're only ever going to have 81 people on the force matrix on your level 4. And so it goes on down the levels. Okay, you're beginning to see now that the uni level can build completely differently to the uni level. Sorry, go back just a minute. There we go. So you could end up with more people in your uni level over time than you could in your matrix. Now, in terms of the speed at which these things build, generally your uni level will build faster and quicker initially, okay? And your matrix can be a little bit of a slower burn, okay? That's normally the experience. There have been cases where that's been different, but that's generally the experience. The matrix really starts to yield the big money as people get into those higher packs as they're upgrading through. You know, by the way, I caught sight, I was talking to Richard the other day, and I caught sight of his matrix money for the week. I nearly fell off my chair. I absolutely nearly fell off my chair. I'm not going to say what it is because I won't embarrass them, because you'll all be asking them to buy the drinks in the pub. But it was an enormous amount of money. Okay, and so the matrix can really, really pay you. Now, so you can see left and right, uni level matrix, you can see how they can build against each other. So what I'd like to do is just show you the system that the computers use to fill the matrix so that you have an understanding of how it fills out. So what happens is that it puts your first level in, left to right, 1, 2, 3. Then it fills your second level, left to right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then as you can see, it builds down the third level and it fills from left to right, but it's looking to balance the positions out as it's building so that everything's done in equilibrium. Okay, and that's how that builds. So let me just run that slide again so that you can see it. So left to right equal, left to right equal, left to right equal, left to right equal, and left to right equal. Let me just turn that person's microphone off. There we are. Left to right equal, left to right equal, left to right equal. So it's looking for equilibrium and it builds left to right and down, left to right and down, left to right and down. And again, you have no control over how it fills. It's all controlled by the systems. Okay. So what I was demonstrating here was how the uni level and how the matrix build side by side. So you see, as you build your uni level, you'll see what happens in the matrix. And so you'll see how they build together, but differently, and how you'll end up with a different uni level picture to your matrix picture. And hopefully this will give you some understanding of how the two build. So let's assume for a moment you introduce this lady into your business. She would be personal to you on your level 1. And she would also be the first person in your 3 by 3 matrix, and she would go into the first position on the left in your first row. And then you introduce another person, we'll call him Bill. So Bill is your number 2 on your uni level. He's on your first level because he's direct to you. And then the matrix automatically places him in that next available slot working left to right on your level 1. Bear in mind, there's only 3 slots on your level 1 in the matrix. Then you introduce a third person, okay? And of course, the matrix is going to slot this person into that number 3 slot in your matrix, all right? Now it starts to get interesting. So let's assume for a moment that we'll call this guy Bill Gates. Let's assume that Bill Gates in your team, somebody you personally introduced, let's say he introduces somebody, okay? So the question is, where is that person going to go in the matrix? Well, because Bill introduced this person is going to be in the number 1 slot on Bill's matrix, which forms part of your matrix, okay? So because it's personal to Bill, it can't go outside of his matrix. So this person has to go under Bill, but goes into his first slot. So he's got his 3 on his first line. You'll see this build out as we go. So then you introduce another person. So now you've got 4 people on your level 1 in your uni level, 4 personal people to you. So the question is, where is this person going to go in the matrix? Well, the matrix, remember, it's always looking to fill left to right equilibriously. That means equally, for those of you that don't speak Russian. So this person that you've introduced as your 4th personal in your uni level is going to go here. Because remember, the matrix is looking to fill equally. So it's looking to balance out all the time to make that matrix fill nice and evenly. Okay, so now you bring in a 5th person. And where does that 5th person go in your matrix? Well, that 5th person effectively goes under this person in your 3rd position. Now, this person here will be under this person in the matrix. I didn't put a bar on there, but that would be the case. So by your activity, by you bringing this person in, you are filling the matrix of the people underneath you in the matrix. And it's all automatic, okay? And we can see how that plays out in a minute. So by bringing more people in, you are filling the matrices of other people. I've got people in my team who haven't introduced anybody in their uni level, but they've got 6 or 7 people in their matrix because myself and other people above them have been filling their matrices. So your matrix can fill even if you don't have people in your uni level. You can have 0 people in your uni level, but you can still have people in your matrix because the people above you, your sponsors and your upline, are building and the matrix has to fill and it's forced. So you may end up with some people. Okay. So now you've got 5 people frontline to you in your uni level, but 3 people frontline to you in your matrix. And then the other 2 went down onto level 2 in your matrix. And obviously Bill Gates introduced Miranda Gates there, or whatever her name is. And that obviously went under him personally there. So now Bill introduces another person. So where does that person go? Well, that person goes into the 2nd slot on Bill's matrix because it's Bill's personal. Okay. So now you can see how the matrix and the uni level are starting to build out against each other. And then Bill introduces a 3rd person. Where does that person go? Well, of course, that person goes into the number 3 slot of Bill's 1st level on his force matrix, which is your level 2. Okay. So everything's clear so far, I would hope. Now, let's assume for a moment then that this person introduces a lady. We'll call her Blondie because she's got blonde hair. So where does Blondie go? Well, because Blondie is personal to this person here, that's where she's going to go in the matrix. Okay. So if you look at Bill's structure over here, Bill's on your level 1. He has 3 people on your level 2 in the uni level and 1 person on your level 3 in the uni level. And that's replicated over here in the matrix. So that structure is the same. However, if you look at your level 1, where you've got this lady, these 2 guys, they're in different positions, okay? Because the matrix only allows 3 people on the 1st level, okay? And now it's looking to fill 9 people on this level. All right. But the matrix does respect the personals. Now, let's say this guy over here introduces a personal. We'll call him purple because he's got a purple shirt. Where does that go? Okay. Well, that person goes here. Okay. Because this person here is that guy there in the matrix, and he introduces somebody, and now that person goes there. So now you can see this person that you personally introduced is on your level 1 in the uni level, but is on your level 2 in the matrix. This person's on your level 2, but on your level 3 in the matrix. So now you can see that the matrix is building slightly differently to how you're building your uni level. And then this fellow introduces this lady. Where does this lady go? Well, because it's personal to him, she goes there in your matrix. So she's on your level 2 in the uni level, but your level 3 in the matrix. And then he introduces another person. Well, of course, she goes there. And then somebody above you, somebody in your upline, introduces somebody, and the matrix decides to put that person here in your matrix. So one of the benefits of the matrix is that you can have people placed in your matrix from way above you, from people you don't know. I've got people in my matrix that are not showing up in my Unilevel tree because they're not anywhere in my team, but they're in my matrix because somebody above me, maybe Richard or James or somebody, introduced that person, and the matrix decided that they should go into my matrix under somebody else. Okay. So what's the benefit of that is, well, the benefit of that is that when this person withdraws money, this person's going to get paid and you're going to get paid. So that's why it can be a passive income stream, because somebody can absolutely do no recruiting on the uni level in this business, but end up with people appearing in their matrix from the activity of their upline, and that can earn them money. And that effectively is a passive income stream. And that's why we say that passive people in this business can have 2 passive income streams. The first is the trading pool, and the second is the matrix income. They are both passive, and that's why they're shown in the bear section of your dials, because it's bear income, passive income. Okay, so far so good. Now, let's say this person here introduces this lady. Where does she go? Well, of course, he's on your level 2 in the matrix, although he's on your level 1 in there. So if he's introduced this person, she's obviously going to go here. Okay, so now that's his first 3 positions in the matrix filled. So as you can see, as you're building your team in the uni level, the matrix is filling up and the picture looks completely different. Okay, and that's why some people struggle to understand why their matrix looks different from their uni level. It's because the matrix is controlled by the system. You have no control over it, and it's 3 by 10. So then this person over here brings this gentleman in. So where does he go? Well, obviously she's over here in the matrix. Okay, so he's going to go there. Okay, and then this person, this is where it gets interesting. This person over here brings in this person. Okay, so now he's got 4 on his first level of his uni level. Okay, where does this person go? Well, let's have a look at his matrix. His first 3 positions are filled. Okay, and the system is going to look to build evenly across his second level, because it can have 9 people here, but he's got 1 person here, 1 person here. This position's out of balance. So what the matrix is going to do is going to take this lady here, and in the matrix slot her there. So she becomes under this person in the matrix. All right. So when she withdraws money, this guy's going to earn some money. You're going to earn, this guy's going to earn some money, and you're going to earn some money. Okay. So even though this guy did not introduce this person in the uni level, this person has ended up under him in the matrix. Okay. So I trust that that's clear. Now, this is how it works in reality. So you can see that the first 1, 2, 3 people that came into your uni level ended up being the 1, 2, 3 people in your matrix. And then the 4th and 5th person that you introduced in your level 1 on your uni level, your personals, ended up being number 4 and 5. They ended up on your 2nd level of your matrix because the first 3 positions are filled. The matrix now has to look to the next level. So you can see how the matrix doesn't pay attention to the uni level. The matrix is strict. It's 3 by 3 down 10 levels, 3 by 3 down 10 levels. And it will always try and fill the next space left to right and build equally so that it fills the level. So it will fill level 1, then it will fill the 9 people on level 2, then it will fill the 9 people on level 3, then level 4. But obviously, if your team are building, your matrix can go down level 5 and 6 and 7 before levels 2 and 3 are built. It's just how your team builds that dictates the matrix gets built. So let's just have a look at this. When you introduce somebody on your uni level, on level 1, let's say you pull that person in for $300, you're going to get a fast start bonus. And the quickest way to calculate what the fast start bonus will be is that it's 15% of the pack value. So if somebody comes in on $1,000, you're going to make $150 fast start. It's 15% of the pack value. All right. So you'll make the fast start bonus and you'll also make the uni level bonus. Okay. What I'm explaining now is how the bonuses work on the uni level and the matrix so that you understand how those bonuses operate. So when you bring somebody in personally on your uni level, you're going to get the fast start bonus because it's personal to you, 15% of whatever the pack value is. And the uni level bonus, the quickest way to calculate that is that whatever the fast start bonus is, the uni level on levels 1 to 4 is 10% of that fast start. So if your fast start bonus for bringing somebody in on $1,000 pack was $150, which is what it would be, then your uni level bonus would be $15. So in total, for introducing that person, and you combine the fast start and the uni level bonus, your total will be $165 for introducing that person. Obviously, you know, down the levels, you get slightly different percentages. So at level 5 and 6, you get 20%. But obviously, you only get uni level down there because it's level 5 and 6. You're only ever going to get the fast start bonus on the people that you personally introduce. Okay. Now, when this person is placed in the matrix, that's fine. And then you introduce another person and they go in the matrix. And then you introduce another person and they go in the matrix. And bear in mind, for all these 3 people that you've introduced over here, you're earning fast start and uni level bonus. All right. Now, you introduce, this person introduces that person as before. And now, instead of you getting the fast start bonus, this person gets the fast start bonus because this is the personal introducer of this person. Okay. You no longer get the fast start bonus. This person does. However, you do get a uni level bonus. This person gets a uni level bonus and you get a uni level bonus. Okay. Because the uni levels bonus pays out, and the higher up the ranks you go, the more uni level bonuses you get pay out, more levels. So the reason you want to become executive manager and director is to get those further levels of payout, which increases your income. Okay. So obviously this person now goes over here in the matrix, which is exactly how it should be. All right. So now let's assume for a moment that this person here in the matrix decided to withdraw some money. Now, when a person withdraws money from Cash FX from their balance, the company deducts what's called a success fee. Okay. And a lot of people talk to me about this. Let's say you withdrew $1,000. Let's say this lady withdrew $1,000 from her matrix. So 20% of that would be taken, which is $200. And she would end up with $800. Okay. And a lot of people complain about that 20%. And I don't understand why. Because the company does not keep that money. The company feeds that 20% back into the matrix. And that's what pays all the matrix bonuses. Okay. And so you should be grateful that they put this money back in the business, because it keeps the business profitable and successful and creates another passive income for the people in the business. It's another reason for them to come to the business. And I don't care about the 20%. And I know Richard doesn't care about the 20%. We don't care about it. Okay. You know, if you were trading Forex on the open market, some brokers charge up to 40% for their success fee and they keep the money. Whereas here, this company only takes 20% and they give it to us back in the form of matrix payments. So you've got no reason to grumble about the matrix payments or the matrix deduction, the success fee, because it keeps your business healthy and happy. And on, not only that, because all that money is being drawn out on the withdrawals, it's completely sustainable. It's 100% sustainable. This company is the only company I've ever been involved in 38 years that gives 100% of the money it receives for the network back to the network. Of the 30% that's taken for the academy when you join, the company doesn't get any of that. 100% of that money goes back to us. Of the 20% that's taken when we withdraw money, the company doesn't get any of that. Comes back to us in the form of matrix payments. So 100% of the money that's taken from the taken for the network comes back to the network. I've never ever been involved with a network marketing company that gives 100% of the income back to the network. This company does, because the company make their money in other ways that don't affect us, which is brilliant. These guys are geniuses, the way they put this together. Absolute geniuses. Now, so this guy now appears in the network because you introduced him over here, and he goes in there, and you introduce another guy, and that person goes there. That person introduces a person, and this guy decides that he's going to take some money out of the business, and you get another matrix bonus. Okay, because 20% of whatever he withdraws is taken, and then that's shared out up 10 levels up the pay plan. Okay, and then this person is placed there, and then this person comes in. Now this person decides to take some money. Okay, and again, so now this person gets a matrix bonus, this person gets a matrix bonus, and you get a matrix bonus. Okay, so you begin to see how it's shared out. All right, so the 20% that's taken from this person's withdrawal goes here, 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 and up another few levels. Okay, and then this person gets placed in there, this person reduces, this person gets there, and that's how it works. So you now see how down the levels, when people are taking matrix, when they're taking money out of the company, making their withdrawals, 20% of that is taken and it's fed back up the line. You get a matrix bonus, this person gets a matrix bonus, this person gets a matrix bonus, all from this person withdrawing some money from the business. And obviously, when you've built your business to 10 levels, you get more payments. So the simple way to remember what these two networks pay is as follows. The Unilevel really is about new members joining, okay? Because the Unilevel pays you the fast start bonuses and the Unilevel bonuses, all right? The Unilevel is all about the new members joining, and it's about the fast start bonuses and the Unilevel bonus. The force matrix is all about members withdrawing money. Nothing happens in the matrix until somebody withdraws some money. As soon as somebody withdraws some money, you get the matrix bonus. And if that person is personal to you, there's also a matrix matching bonus, which I won't go into. You can read about that. Okay. So simple way to remember it. Unilevel is for new members joining, and you can control that by building width or depth as you see fit. Matrix is for money coming out from income. You've got no control over how that builds. It's all automatic. You've now seen how, whilst you build your Unilevel, the matrix can build a different picture, and that's fine. That's how it works. So let's just have a look at this. Now, this is a page out of the pay plan. So why do you want to become an executive? Well, really, if you look at the positions between executive and director, there's actually 55% of the income available in the pay plan by becoming executive, manager, and director. I have this conversation with my team a lot. Why do you want to be an executive? Well, because you get paid 20% on level 5 and 20% on level 6. And up until that point, you've only been earning 40% of the money available in the uni level. The moment you become an executive, you're now earning 80% of the money available in the uni level, because this adds 40% of the money onto your plan. Okay. And this can have a massive income. Becoming executive can have a massive, massive impact on your income. I certainly saw a big jump when I became executive after day 24. And that just spurred me on to become manager and then get another 10% across those 2 levels. And then it spurred me on to become a director and get another 5%. So the reason you want to work your way up the pay plan is because you want to get paid out these uni level bonuses. Okay. And so you get 10% on levels 1 to 4, 20% on levels 5 and 6, 5% on levels 7 and 8, and then 5% on level 9. And then you get the further 5% on level 10, plus you get the global override bonus, which is really, really powerful. And here's the thing. As you increase your pack, okay, you increase the ability to get paid out more on the matrix payments. Okay. So for example, when you've got a 300 or a 500 pack, you're only getting 3% on levels 1, 2, 3 in the matrix. As soon as you go onto a $1,000 pack, you open up a level 4 payment and you get 5% of all the matrix money coming out of your matrix there. Level 5 gives you another 2K gives you level 5, 5K gives you level 6 at 10%. So here's the thing. I want you to look at this. If you look at levels 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10, so as soon as you get to a 5K pack and go to a 30K pack, that's 10, 40, 60, 70% of the money available in the matrix becomes available. Sorry, actually it's 80%. Okay. Have I got that right? Yeah, I missed the other level off. It is 80%. Okay. So you get 10%, 30%, 20%, 10%, 10%. It's 80%. Okay. So how fast do you want to get on a 30K pack? That's my question. How fast do you want to get on a 30K pack? And how fast do you want to become a manager or a director? Because as soon as you become a director with a 30K pack or greater, you're getting almost the maximum money out of the pay plan that you can get out of it. Okay. You're getting almost the maximum amount of money upon it, because a lot of people, they start earning money from these packs and they go and spend it. You should save the money to give you the next upgrade first. So if you're on a 1K pack and you're earning money out of your pack, take £1,000, $1,000, put it aside so that you've got your money for your upgrade, or upgrade with it as soon as you can. Okay, that's even better. Just get the first $1,000 out and upgrade, and then get the next $1,000 and upgrade. And the faster you upgrade, the faster your money's going to go up. Don't spend the money. Okay, don't use CashFX as a financial life raft. Save the money. Build your future with the money. Okay, because you don't want to run out of bricks by the time you get to the roof and not be able to put the roof on the thing. Okay, so I think really that's all I've got for you this morning. I hope that's been useful to you.